Welcome to Herb Nerd TV. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about and controversial topics in the wellness world: microdosing psychedelics. Is this the next therapeutic breakthrough for mental health, or just another trendy fad without solid evidence? Let's explore what the science says about this growing phenomenon. What is microdosing? Microdosing involves taking very small, subperceptual doses of psychedelics, like LSD, psilocybin mushrooms, or mescaline. The goal isn't to get high, but to experience subtle enhancements in mood, creativity, focus, and overall well-being. Typically, a microdose is about 1/10 of a recreational dose, meaning it's low enough that you shouldn't feel any hallucinogenic effects. The claims. Why are people microdosing? Advocates of microdosing claim it can help with a wide range of issues, including depression, anxiety, PTSD, and even ADHD. Some people also microdose to boost their productivity, enhance creativity, and improve emotional balance. But with so many bold claims, where does the evidence stand? What does the science say? While anecdotal reports about the benefits of microdosing are everywhere, the scientific community remains cautious. Current research is limited but growing, and early studies show mixed results. Some small studies and surveys suggest that microdosing might have positive effects on mood and mental health. For example, a study published in the journal Psychopharmacology found that participants who microdosed reported lower levels of depression and anxiety compared to those who didn't. Another study indicated improvements in creativity and problem-solving abilities. However, it's important to note that these studies often rely on self-reported data, which means there's a high risk of placebo effects. So, while the preliminary data is promising, it's far from conclusive. The risks and unknowns. Despite the potential benefits, microdosing psychedelics isn't without risks. For starters, these substances are illegal in many parts of the world, which poses obvious legal risks. Even in places where they're decriminalized, there's no regulation, meaning the purity and dosage can vary significantly. Microdosing can also come with psychological risks, particularly for individuals with a history of mental health conditions like bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, as psychedelics can trigger or worsen symptoms. Additionally, the long-term effects of microdosing are largely unknown. Regular exposure to even small doses of psychedelics could potentially lead to tolerance, dependence, or unexpected health consequences that we simply don't understand yet. Is microdosing really a breakthrough? The truth is, the therapeutic potential of microdosing is still in its infancy in terms of scientific validation. While the buzz and personal testimonies are compelling, they don't replace rigorous, controlled clinical trials. Researchers are still working to understand the exact mechanisms of how microdosing affects the brain and whether these changes are truly beneficial. Should you consider microdosing? If you're thinking about microdosing, it's crucial to weigh the potential benefits against the legal, psychological, and health risks. Consulting a healthcare provider familiar with psychedelics is advisable, but keep in mind that due to legal restrictions, many professionals may not be able to offer guidance. As with any emerging trend in wellness, it's important to stay skeptical, informed, and mindful of the gaps in scientific understanding. Thanks for tuning in to Herb Nerd TV. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think microdosing is the next big thing in mental health or just a passing trend? We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions on herbs, health, and wellness.